George Quigley likes to do a lot of things. This is just a sample of what he's been up to. Whether he's on the board, on the phone, or on the poster, George is busy and usually in the service of others. He's also been a faithful servant to his wife of 50-plus years, Paula. She's been busy too. Now entering his 80th year, George is a husband, a soldier, a gardener, and to many, including Catholic Charities, he's a dedicated friend and helper.
George has been absolutely wonderful to both me and to Catholic Charities. George served on our board for many years. He's a go-to guy and he makes a way out of no way. He just does the impossible. I used to joke and say he's our own little superhero, and I want to be like George when I grow up because he can make anything happen. I think George has a lot of worldly experience and he's seen a lot and he's been a lot of places through his military service. And I think he has a genuine care for people.
George Quigley is the most community-minded person you will ever meet. He's very interesting in that morning he could be building a wheelchair ramp for somebody. That afternoon he's in our office helping people with centipede problems or helping them understand how to prune their blueberry vine. You know, the Bible verse that says, "To whom much is given, much is expected." And I think for George, he feels like he's just expected and intrinsically to, give back to the community, and he does that every day.
I'm Claudia Bridges, and I work with the Internal Revenue Service. I call George my site coordinator extraordinaire. November through April 15th, George works around the clock. George has quite a sense of humor, and I think that's another trait that makes people so attracted to George, is he immediately makes you feel comfortable, not only around him, but in your own skin. I am honored to know George. I don't know how else to put that he makes my life better by being a part of it.
I can say George is a true gentleman. George was one of the first people I met when I came to the parish. Saw very quickly how much he gives to the parish, how much he is part of this parish.
If somebody is asking for help, number one, help them.
Any group steps up. I work with several groups that, if you look across the road, you'll see where the linear trail in Fayetteville is occurring, and I'm intimately involved in that.
That's what a good Catholic is. They do something. They don't just sit around waiting for somebody to do something. They step up and do it.
George is always kind of that glue that holds things together. Some of us try to figure out, how does he do all the things that he does in any given day?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Quigley out of action. From the elite and the generals of the community to the individuals that are walking the street every day. Mr. Quigley has known and has touched all of these individuals in an intimate way.
George does a great job of bringing folks together. He was able to get our kids for 2 weeks during the summertime to go out to Botanical Garden for a camp for free.
George is one of those guys that understands the meaning of this phrase. A broom handle fits every hand.
George is all in. He is a person that I would say does not have barriers or stereotypes. Human beings are human beings.
I think it's a sense that for 34 years I was in the military, and a lot of people along the way supported me and my family around the world. I like to be involved. Nobody knows what I do except God.
Hey GQ, this is Claudia. There are not many folks out there who can say they have the IRS speaking on their behalf, much less would like them to speak on their behalf. But I am here to say congratulations.
George, I would like to thank you for believing in me and being responsible for bringing me to Fayetteville to run the Boys and Girls Club of Cumberland County. I would have never had this opportunity without you.
George, congratulations on this award. You know that I think the world of you. You're one of my favorite people in the world.
Well, Mr. Quigley, congratulations on this award. I don't know of a more deserving person.
George, I would just like to say you are very deserving of this award and all the awards that you've received in the past. And they couldn't have picked a better person.
For all the things that you have done for CCAP, for all that you do at the Kiwanis, and for saving me a seat at the United Way, I say thank you, congratulations.
Can't think of a man who better exemplifies the work of Bishop Gossman than you.
George, I just want to take time to congratulate you on receiving this award. You so deserve it, and I'll be really surprised if you're still sitting here by the time this video is off, because I've never seen you sit anywhere for a long period of time.
Congratulations, George, and on behalf of St. Anne Parish and myself, we are very proud that you are the recipient of this award tonight.
It's difficult for me to say anything about the reception of this award because I feel that I really don't deserve it. I could name more people who probably are more deserving than I am, but I appreciate that I am being recognized for this, and I want to thank everybody who had a hand in that recognition.